The staircase at my hotel room just drops off. Oh. It's the ankle shatterer. You gotta watch your step, because once you sign the contract to stay the night, so if that's how that works, once you pay the fee, they're not liable. The students at my course complained about not having enough privacy, and they decided to install glass doors to solve the issue. Ah, yes. Because just a blurred visage of pooping is much better than actually seeing them. In theory, you would think that'd be a great place to put a decal like that, right? No, absolutely not. Now we're just going inside this kid's head. We're going into his brain. Diapers for mutant baby. One giant overgrown arm, an extra pair of fingers in there. If your kid's a freak, you want these diapers. No idea what's supposed to be written here. MUKOHMAKIETR. I don't think anything's supposed to be written here. I think this is just one of those like aesthetic, like alphabet lettering bags that you could find on like Wish that's being resold here. There's not a decipherable sentence to be made out with that at all. Only one of these is plastic. Ah, yeah, no, plastic, but those are some glass, then there's some metal, and then there's a water bottle that is plastic. So we did find the one plastica, the plastica, it's there. Crappy astronomy book design. God damn. And it's pretty funny. I feel like this is intentional for that to be on Uranus. Like there's no way they didn't think, like, you know what I mean? Unless that's like how every planet looks, is like across the pages like that. For it to specifically be on Uranus is pretty good. My friend saw this real estate agency in Paris. Oh dude, the real hoe? Finally. That's where I want to stay, in Paris. Look, they got all sorts of pictures up front of all the real hoes. Great. Sure the client wants it overlapping like this, boss? Yeah, dude, it's all about that passion for every detail, authentic experiences, services from the heart, sincerity every step of the way. Come on. It may say passion, but it was anything but that when they applied that decal on the door, for sure. Thrust your hips to pee. Have I been doing it all wrong? Is that how I have to pee? Am I trying to get some like velocity with it? I kind of just like, you know, I thought everyone else did it the same way I did. For the life of me, I have no idea how the pictures and captions correspond to the acronym. Life. L, be on time. I, be present. F, be engaged. E, be curious, not judgmental. Oh yeah, all about life. Just those letters are silent when we break it down. Just connect it with pipes, WTF? Oh my God. They solved the problem, but kinda not really. What if water goes to the side where it doesn't drain? Oh, you fool. A5 is half of A4, A4 is half of A3, and you just go down the list. Yep, there it all is. Plastic wallet, Ziploc bags, and mesh documents. 15 pieces. They all fit together just like that. Mobile punt? What? Surely the O would have served as a better point icon. Yeah. Should say mobile point. Now we're the mobile punt. But we repair, buy, and sell. So, you know, there's that. This is a diagram I'm expected to use in my American politics college class, and I genuinely cannot even start to comprehend it. Oh boy, well, let's try to break it down, huh? This is power analysis, mapping the balance of forces and power for your campaign. So let's zoom in and start breaking this down. We have in the center is key problems. Those are the clouds. It's what society believes is the most important to change. And then you have our agenda and their agenda. Wow, this is actually incredibly difficult to read. What? How do you even start to dissect this? Strategies to victory. This represents the plan to build the power to... You didn't even spell power right. The power. Come on. Use perfect for a dog grooming business just seems off. A perfect pooch spot. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing just general pet grooming, that would have made sense. But if it's just for dogs, it's kind of it's a little weird. What would the alternative be? Pampered pooch? You know what I mean? Like, that would be good. Official poster made for an event happening at my city. I had to work to figure out when this is. It's very unclear. All right, let's figure it out. Oh, I got it. It's December 14th through 16th. It's on the rings. That's easy. Maybe you're just bad at reading rings, dude. I don't know. A bookmark my daughter got from school. Oh boy, what's the bookmark? Drugs, proud to be drug free. Oh, I just see drugs free there. I mean, that's the biggest letters that I'm reading is drugs free. Are they hidden in the bookmark? Do I gotta open it up? Do I got a gram in there? This disabled parking spot has no ramp. Oh, great. Oh no. Well, you know, if you park there, it's challenge mode. You get 10 style points if you jump up onto the little sidewalk. The restaurant logo on this menu blocks the words and makes it impossible to read. Oh my God. Well, I can see good beer for all. Well, you know, at least we know there's that. What do we got? I mean, it's all just alcohol. I can kind of see what's going on. Once we get into the center with the mustache, that single, like, alcohol. We know it's a lager, but that's all we got there. And the crown, too. I can't read any of those. That's fine. I just want to order from that middle part of the menu. Give me the 3 Vloids zombie dust. That sounds crazy. The arrangement of the buttons on this remote. Dude, what is the mode in the center? What does that mean? I love that center button. Press it. Is it a boss mode? Is there a challenge? What could it possibly mean? It's on Verney Road. Oh, dude. No, that doesn't look like Verney at all. But I like your enthusiasm with the icons. See, I like it. I like when restaurants and businesses try to have fun with their logo. It's just oftentimes they have no idea where to put it, and it messes up the whole like shebang. But I don't want that to discourage their creativity. I want to see you keep doing it. Keep trying. Make weird things. I like it. Hexagon, star, oval, heart, triangle, and round. Yep, you got it. That's all the shapes we got. Don't you forget about round. If you do, oh, you're gonna fail the test. My sad Christmas. Oh, and it's your first one. Why was it a sad one? That's okay. It'll be better next year. Liam to Kim. Challenge 25. No ID, no sale. Be prepared to show ID. It's not personal. It's the law. Yeah, no, their kerning is horrible. They were trying to make it look nice, but nah, their kerning on letters is god-awful. I don't know how they segmented it like that either, per word. Orange County Sheriff's Office has Comic Sans on their patrol vehicles. Is this in Florida? Making a difference. This has to be Florida. I knew it. I knew it right away. This is in Florida, Orange County, Florida. Only that state would do Comic Sans on their patrol cars, so you know the kind of like service and protection we give in the Sunshine State. Barcode is directly on the corner of the wrapper, making it near impossible to scan. Oh, just eat it. It's free now. Don't even worry about it. And it's a cinnamon French toast flavor. Those are some tasty bars. I love those. Those are solid. Instructions for an access panel, as described by someone who has never seen tools. You need to draw the measurements, cut the drywall, sand the edges, and install the frame. That's how tools work, right? I've never seen one before. They don't let me near them. Not allowed near the tool shed. Do what now? Hot milk yourself. Okay, thanks. This graph of World War II casualties from the infographic show. The scale is so screwed up here, it's ridiculous. And this was in a segment where they talk about how the Soviet casualties were far greater. Nice, man. I like infographic show, but yeah, that's tough. The 24 million would be a lot more, man. I love the sound you make. Wait, I love the sound when you make up shut. Interesting, yeah. I love the sound you make when you shut up, but you forgot, there was another you had to include in there with the words all jumbled around. Make your own sentence, I guess. Make your own sentence with this word salad. Cold outside, or do you need to go number 2? It's -4 degrees, but it definitely looks like he's shitting. Long day on the John. The location of this urinal versus the unlockable sliding door that opens right into the cafe's seating area. Very nice. And look, the urinal goes by pipe drainage too. No smoking alcohol. Don't do that, all right? You can do one or the other, but don't smoke it. You can drink, just don't smoke it, please. It's crazy that I even have to say that. Lacombe. A bit of a bizarre way to welcome someone to your football club. They tried to make it look cool. Like I see the welcome where you wanted it to start. No one's gonna read it that way though. Why do you do it that way? My speedometer says 0 and they added this effect. So slow, you're fast! The car might not be moving. Oh, but we're on a journey. Oh, I love Sping. It's the Sping time, dude. Yeah! Hello, Sping. when the flowers are a-boomin'. Garden stairs of death. Oh, they can't be that bad. Oh, huh? These are like platformer stairs where you'd have to double jump each time. That feels just dangerous to be a part of. You're supposed to divine that to get water. You need to stick your key card behind the bottle. Huh? So, okay, I'm trying to understand here. Do you need to have your key card on that and have the bottle open at the same time? Feels like a great way to get your key card dropped down in the grates there, huh? The way they wrote this was, I just didn't understand it, but I think I got it. You gotta do 2 methods of verification to get your water and solve the CAPTCHA. These damn Walmart shelves have a 2-inch gap in the back, making stocking and zoning hell. Oh no, dude. I mean, I would imagine that would make, I don't know what zoning is. I didn't work like in a retail store. I did like gas stations and stuff, and I was never familiar with that term. But stocking, absolutely. When fresh product is to go in the back and it falls into that 2-inch gap, ugh. The signage is impossible to read in the sun. I'll figure it out. That says Gregg County Courts and something building. There you go. You're welcome. Taco Tuesday. See, I love that they're trying to be creative. It just falls flat because they don't know how to actually implement it. I don't want them to stop being creative, don't get me wrong. But the way they're doing it now is just so silly and dumb. 2 arrows pointing opposite directions. Which side is my gas tank on? So I think what they're saying is you need gas. I don't think it's pointing out what side your gas tank's gonna be on, right? Yeah, I don't think that's what it's trying to do. It's just trying to show you that you need gas. You're about to be empty, pal. This bench, that's as comfortable as you'd expect. It's not a bench, that's just a rack at that point. You just lay things against that. It's to lean. The fan buttons and remote control buttons of this are disorganized. Oh, great. You know, I don't know who's in charge of designing these things, but sometimes I feel like they just throw options at a wall and just pick a couple of them to put on the remote. These wax candles were cast in plastic cylinders. Oh no! And so they're all melting. Well, I mean, you're gonna have pretty cool looking cylinders by the end of it, I guess. The example for 3 things in this children's Persian and English dictionary. 0, 1, 2, 3 bullets. Wow. Right to 4 watches, hooray! No clue what they were thinking on this one. Christ. I mean, it says chist. I see the R and the I. You're trying to make it like a, oh, come on. Again, I get the point. I get the aesthetic. It does not look good in practice. Found on Amazon. Good night. Tight sleep to you all. Good night, tight sleep to you too. I hope your sleep's the tightest. Amazon seller. These new public trash cans in the US city I live in. Binghampton? Shout out Binghampton. That definitely won't confuse older folks trying to send mail. Oh, great. Yeah, nope, awesome. I feel like green should be like the universal color for a trash bin. I feel like. That's just gonna confuse. I would be confused, 100%. This map shows continent and country. Ah, yes. Look, they're all there. And Russia. So we're not mentioning the stone guy on the left? Thank you, that's my first thought. Maybe he did this map. Well, you know, good for him for figuring out most of it if he's stoned. By the looks of it, he's in another dimension right now. I think it's supposed to say the tube. Yeah, it looks like it. They wanted to be fancy with their lettering. Turbo or super? What's more powerful? I would say turbo if we're asking for like, yeah, turbo's on the top, so I would assume that turbo is the more powerful option. 100%. For your wheelchair? If you can make it past the cones, you're allowed to have access to the handicap parking. Challenge mode, can you do it?